Seems like a lot, but you know, when you're on your bike and that's really the only thing that you have, and this is the gear that you're relying on to keep you safe, keep you warm at night, have fresh clothing, maybe a couple of meals in here, because again, most of the time you're going places, you're not like out in the complete, you know, desolate places. You do run into places, so you can't. So now I'm going to talk about my left side of my pannier, which is closest to the bike. A little bit more weighted because this is where I keep my tools and stuff like that. So if we look down here, and I'll try to get a bit better picture here. So this is my tools. This is the Moscow fatty tool roll. No comments, please. So my tire, you know, anything with the tires, I can break the tires. It's got all my torques and wrenches and everything I need here. Again, something goes wrong, I always have a JB Weld. I have wires, duct tape, anything to get me off of a trail or help somebody else, because that's what your tool roll is for. And then again, any of your tools and stuff like that, it's all packed up. And this is just a waterproof case that comes in. The other thing I carry is this is basically a jump start. So if my battery goes dead or somebody else's battery goes dead, it's a portable jumper. And I mean, that stuff comes in handy because you just never know, you might leave your lights on, something like that, and that could be very useful. I do carry a medical kit. This is a smaller one that I carry. This is a waterproof, so if I need extra room or whatever, I can attach it to the back of the bike or somewhere like that. But this is a first aid kit. You always got to have one of these. Very important. And again, not that I want to get into it, but I'll open it up here. But it comes with scissors, gauze, you know, all kinds of stuff here in case you know, someone gets injured on the trail or whatever. You can at least try to patch them up the best you can, or on the road, wherever, patch them up the best you can until actual trained, experienced people get there. So I carry that. Automatic air. So if I get a flat or something like that, this is a air compressor. This is electronic. Again, if the battery's dead or something, I have USB, could charge from there. But anyways, that's to help put air in the tire. A buddy tow. This is key. As you guys probably saw from about a month ago when I tore up my clutch on the mountain, if I didn't have this, Paul wouldn't have been able to help me. And this could really help get somebody out of a bad jam or something like that. So I have that. Tire repair kit. Always got to have something like this. Again, it does have cylinders for air if I need to manually pump or whatever, but this has everything that I need. Plugs, everything that I need to do if I get a hole in the tire. So again, always be prepared. Again, extra rock straps, got to have those, just you never know. That's the part that goes for the air. I do carry in here, I have a headlamp. So at nighttime or whenever, I carry a headlamp. That's good. Another little dry jacket that I carry out on the trail. Very compact. I always carry a couple of dehydrated meals. Now, granted, we're at a rally and they have food provided for us, but you just never know what can happen. So I always carry a couple of these adventure meals, chicken and dumplings, biscuits and gravy, like I really need any of that. This is my towel for the showers. I carry a little foot pad because if you do get out into the mud or you get to a camping area and it's pretty soggy, as heavy as these bikes are, sometimes if you can't get it up on the center stand, which is what you try to do, but if you put it on the kickstand or whatever, that gives you a wider platform so your bike doesn't fall over. And then I carry my shoes. I have a pair of shoes. These are North Face, like like hiking shoes, I carry these with me as well. So my boots can dry out at night and I'm not walking around, lugging around a pair of boots or whatever. So this kind of gives you an idea what's in my other side, because it's all pretty heavy gear. And then that's pretty much it on that side. So anyway, thanks. I'll be back later. Bye. This is kind of my electronics, all my stuff that I do all my video equipment with, and it's quite a bit, but it fits in this case for the most part. And I'll kind of walk you through this. This is a Nanook 920. Pretty expensive, a couple $100. But again, it's to protect the equipment. It is dust-proof, waterproof, Loctite, has lock capabilities on here. So again, it's a great case, just, you know, for what it's worth. So as if you can see inside here, so I have my drone, which is a Mavic Air 2S. This is my Insta360. These are all like batteries for that. These are memory cards and batteries for my GoPros. I have a GoPro 8. I have another 8 that's in my office right now. I'm sorry, this is the GoPro 8. You're actually filming on the GoPro 10. I got two GoPro 8s. One gets mounted to my chin on my helmet. The other one gets mounted to either the rear or the front of the bike to get the best shots as I possibly can. And then obviously the Insta360, I'm starting learning how to do that one. But this is the controller for the drone. My iPhone hooks to that. And then I have obviously charging cables, all this other stuff. My MacBook Air goes in here because these things that are at a rally, or if I'm gone for a period of time, the memory cards fill up pretty quick. And I have probably 15 to 20 memory cards, 256 gig memory cards, and they get filled pretty quick. So what I do is I transfer all that data to my, I have an external hard drive that I use, a 2 terabyte Samsung external drive. So basically I dump them onto my MacBook, do some editing, some rendering there, and then basically transfer the files off the micro SD cards onto my portable hard drive. So again, this gives you an idea. Pretty good layout, but in a pretty important case. Again, it's dust proof, waterproof, and it's really fantastic case. So that gives you an idea of what I use here for all of my electronics. So thanks. All right, last but not least is my Moscow tank bag. This is the Nomax tank bag. So this is also my Garmin InReach. This really comes in handy, I have to tell you. When you're out doing an adventure, and whether you're with a group or you're solo, this is huge because I have SOS. I pay about $25 a month for the service. But if something goes wrong, I get injured, my bike goes down, I'm by myself, whatever it is, this sends up a beacon every 10 minutes to emergency responders, and I have coverage up to about $250,000 for life flight or helicopter, whatever it is, to get me out of a bad situation. So I would tell you that is key if you're going to be doing any adventure riding. I got a map. This is a Molly system. It's got a map. Again, I think I walked through that earlier just because I also like to have the hard maps. I keep pens, some batteries, another wrench. This is a case because I have a quad lock on my bike for my phone, so I keep a case in case it starts raining. That goes there. Let me take this off of here. So the first compartment, the reason why I like the Nomax, and I also have the hood, but the reason why I like the Nomax is because I can tuck stuff. So I've got extra batteries, I got a lighter, earplugs, probably be needing those, especially if I put those Motos on there, the knobbies. And then I've got my garage door openers are there. Close that up. Get back here. I have a hat that I wear, obviously taking that off. I've got some ibuprofen. I have my highway toll tags if I run any of those. I've got batteries for my fob, key fob, extra ones for there, and an extra like windscreen neck gaiter type thing. This Nomax is not waterproof, so that might be a downfall versus the hood from Moscow. You get a lot more storage, a lot more options here, but it does come with a waterproof like bag. So it's tucked in here, starts raining, pull off to the side of the road, and then that goes over the whole thing, so that's okay. And then underneath here, I can put a water bladder. So again, the water bladder can go here, the hose will come out here, and it loops around and locks into here on the other side, and then I can take a drink of water from my tank bag when I'm moving. So yeah, that's about it. That gives you an idea of kind of all the stuff that I have on my bike and what I pack for a rally type trip. Sorry. Back here, I actually have, there's room for two 1 liters of gasoline that I could have extra. I'm only taking one because we're going to a place where there's plenty of gas availability around, and I don't need the 2 of them. I just need one just in case. I carry back here in this back one here, I carry a 5 liter, and you'll see it here. It is a Moscow. I'm sorry, it's 2 liter. Fills up with, I put water in here. That goes in the back here, and it actually can pour out the bottom down here. So I use that. Again, you can never have enough fresh water, right? In the front side up here, there's another pocket area up here. I carry 2 tarps. The reason why I carry 2 tarps with me is, one, at nighttime, especially when it's cool and any rain or anything, I don't like my bike to seat be wet and stuff like that. I know it's adventure riding and stuff. I'm just quirky like that. But I usually throw a tarp over top of my bike at night to keep the dew and everything off of it. And then the other tarp, because my tent has a tarp, but it's only a foot pad for the tent itself, I take that tarp, and there is a little bit of a vestibule, and I put that tarp in there, and then I can put my boots and stuff on there so it's not on the ground, and it kind of just protects some stuff, and I can put some bags and stuff like that on there. And then in the front side over here on this other one, I keep my extra gloves. So I normally carry 2 or 3 pairs of gloves with me. I carry a normal riding pair of gloves, and then I carry, like this time of year, I'll carry a Gore-Tex glove, and then I have a dual glove. BMW has them, and I will show you. I'm using the Revit ones this year. They're in the bag packed away because I'll probably wear these to start off our trip with. But these right here, they're both Gore-Tex. They're like dual, and then if it gets cold, you can move your hand from the inside. So this is the inside Gore-Tex, a little bit thinner so you can have a little bit more throttle response. And then this side, a little bit heavier, still Gore-Tex, but they're insulated. So this way, if it's colder weather or whatever. So, but anyways, I'll ride with these to start with. But I have 2 pairs of Revit gloves that I'll probably wear while I'm down there. But anyways, I usually carry 2 or 3 pairs of gloves because you just never know if they get wet. The stuff that gives you an idea of kind of what I pack. This is for March Moto Madness down at Tellico Plains. Looking to have a fantastic trip. Get to see a lot of people I haven't seen for a while, and just enjoy the camaraderie. I think there'll probably be maybe 400 or so people. Might be more, might be less, but should be a good turnout. A lot of people are talking about, their excitement about going. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's it. That's what I pack on my trips. Again, it can vary depending on the trip and where I'm going, but really, she's loaded for bear and ready to rock and roll. So thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this was, educational enough, or at least gives you some ideas on what maybe to pack, what not to pack, and just trying to help out. Just again, I'm always just an average guy just doing this and just really getting into it, so I continue to keep learning. Appreciate all the comments. Please subscribe, hit that bell, like, notification button, and appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by Life's Journey at 50. Take care. Bye-bye.